Hey, what's up? Welcome to another video. Today I'm going to be reviewing, as you can already see by the title, two new songs by a band who have just returned, 21 Pilots. As you may know, I've been a fan of 21 Pilots for quite a while. I've been a fan of 21 Pilots since Car Radio, so quite a while. And I've seen them go through a lot of sounds from the era of Vessel, from their original album, self-titled, which is a very, very good album, don't get me wrong. Then you had Regional at Best, which was amazing. Vessel, which is one of my favourite albums of all time in any musician possible. Then you've got Blurry Face, which was a classic, and you've got hits on there like Stressed Out and Ride and Fairly Local. And now we have the new one. We have Trenched. This is everything 21 Pilots fans have been waiting for. We've been waiting for this album to drop instantly. October the 5th it comes out, so that's going to be brilliant to hear what Tyler and Josh have got planned for the Click and what we are finally going to hear about Clancy and Dima and the story 21 Pilots told of us, telling us about the story of Clancy's escape from Dima and worshipping these bishops and how everyone's brainwashed through the timeline. But that's not the video. I'm going to make another video another day about that, going through the entire thing. Basically, I'm going to be reviewing two songs, Nico and the Niners and Jumpsuit. First one I'm going to start with Nico and the Niners. Out of the two songs, it's not my favourite, but it tells the story. It tells a story, Clancy, and it tells the bishops. And there's a lyric in the song that says, "Dima don't control us," which is basically Tyler bringing out the inner Clancy, saying like they're not controlled by Dima. So as you know, if you followed the hiatus and all the website of Dima.org, if you followed that, you'll know through Clancy's letters he talked about they're not going to control us, but they're brainwashed, so he's got to escape really. And reading those letters from Clancy and then seeing like the corpse in the end, which we understand, which was Tyler laying in the water. So that Tyler was the corpse, and as we saw like the top of the people on the cliffs, we know they're the Banditos, which is the bandits, which was the group in Dima. So we know that I'm going to go on to that though afterwards on Jumpsuit because we see it a bit more. But Nico and the Niners it's kind of soft and very repetitive for Tyler and Josh, and apart from the end where Tyler just lets loose on the rapping and Tyler does what Tyler does best and just being amazing and giving it, and we see it's made on the ukulele, so you've got to give Tyler that. He is very, very talented when it comes down to it, and it's just really good to see him back with a song like that and telling us a story of like through Tyler's words and even through Josh's drumming, which we don't hear much of during Nico and the Niners, but we kind of hear what we want to hear of like this year they've been away from us. We want to know like who's Clancy, what's Dima. People who are 21 Pilots fans, that people might not know what all this is about, but may listen to 21 Pilots. They may not have followed the hiatus that people like Stolen Potential and Mr. Taco Bell on YouTube who have followed it thick and through. They've analysed every single picture, every single voice clip of even Tyler, and when he leaked the voice clip of saying "We are Banditos," it's kind of a precinct of what's going to happen and what we can feel inside, and it's going to be really, really good when we actually get to hear the entire story of Trench. So I didn't really explain Nico and the Niners a bit well then, did I? So I'm going to go on to Jumpsuit, because Jumpsuit is a visual. We get to see Jumpsuit. Don't worry, Nico and the Niners, it's lyrical. Jumpsuit is visual. We get to see who is like on the horse or because on the horse in Jumpsuit, if you haven't seen the Jumpsuit video yet, Tyler Joseph has been captured by, well, he's being chased down by a guy in a red cloak. People speculate it's one of the bishops. To me, I'm speculating it's Blurryface. It's Blurryface trying to kidnap Tyler again, tend to come back to the Blurryface era and bring him back to Tyler Joseph as his old self. But I see where people are coming from as the bishops. It's going to be really, really good to find out who it is and what the bishops do, and it's going to be really, really good to see it through song, not through like written writing, not through like pictures. It's going to be good to hear it through lyrics, and there's a song on the album called Clancy's Escape, so I bet that's gonna tell a story of like the bishops. So that's gonna be good. I'd like to see that as a music video. Don't know pilots if you're listening. Make it a video. But it's gonna be interesting though, because in Jumpsuit we see a car and it's all crashed, all burnt, and Tyler's on top of it with a bald head, wearing the same costume as Blurryface, Heavy Dirty Soul. So Nico and the Niners, Jumpsuit is after or before, we don't know yet. It's either before or after. I think it's after, because the car's already blown up, so it is after Heavy Dirty Soul. Heavy Dirty Soul is before Jumpsuit, sorry about that. But yeah, so maybe in the front of the car in Heavy Dirty Soul was one of the bishops. We don't know that one yet. Hopefully we will find out, because it's going to kill all of us if we don't find out. People on YouTube will just go crazy. Like we have over the last entire year. But as you can see as well, in the video for Jumpsuit, there's people on the cliffs. As I've said earlier, they are the banditos, wearing the yellow to symbolise escaping, which is, I'm going to come to the petals in a second, but there's also two hidden figures on that cliff. Josh Dunn, the drummer, and Jenna Joseph, Tyler Joseph's wife. So there's two hidden figures. Tyler, stop getting your family involved. God's sake. I'd like to see Brendan Urie in a video. Come on. Brendan Urie and 21 Pilots in one video together. Conspiracy theory, Brendan Urie is Clancy. Peace done. Basically now I'm going to go on to the petals, and the petals were used as a bit of a distraction to Tyler, as like Clancy, to say like the petals were going to distract Blurryface or the bishop, run. And that's when the beat just drops and Tyler goes back to Tyler. Like if you've seen the Heavy Dirty Soul live version, at the end of Heavy Dirty Soul, Tyler screams, can you save my Heavy Dirty Soul? He screams it, which is just classic 21 Pilots. It's very normal for them. But we see it through their Jumpsuit of what stuff happens. I've just realised what I said and it don't make sense. Oh well. But the banditos are kind of there to help Clancy's escape. So maybe if we are going to see this, because the bishops run in different districts. There's 9 districts. There's nine bishops, as you saw with the front cover of Blurryface. There's 9 bishops. Those 9 dots were the 9 bishops. So that's going to be good to see. So maybe if they adventure through each district, we're going to see a new bishop. So we might see Nico, we might see Carver, or we might see like the others and what their story is, or what they do, and how they try and stop Clancy and the banditos, and how the banditos escape, and how we're going to be threat to the album, and how we're going to be threat to future 21 Pilots. But apart from that, I think 21 Pilots have just made a massive explosion to come back with, because Jumpsuit went straight to #1 on trending on YouTube, which was phenomenal. I had a feeling that the song might have come close to Heathens or Stressed Out or Ride. I hope it does, because 21 Pilots all credit to them. They're truly phenomenal when it comes down to it. When it comes to lyrics, there's nobody better than them. They proved that during Nico and the Niners and Jumpsuit of how Tyler's feeling mentally. And now he writes it down to make us understand what's going to happen. That's all I can say, really. Anyways, more on the video later. I will see you guys.